Alex, you got the green light on 3-0, and it seemed like you just missed, fastball in, and you got it again. Just to get that one and kind of break out of a little mini slump, just how'd that feel?
I felt great. Honestly, the confidence that he has in me is insane, and obviously it fuels me as a hitter. And yeah, I was in a little bit of a slump there, and I think this is going to help me get back on track and help the team. Honestly, we've lost some close games, and I think tonight was a big one to pull off.
Did either of y'all, were y'all the players who noticed that you didn't touch home plate on that second homer?
I had no idea, to be quite honest.
That came from the dugout. Good job by them.
Yeah, it was Colton and me.
Parker, how important was it to you to just battle through and get a lot of innings, especially when you guys are down some relievers right now?
Yeah, it was. I knew coming into this game that personally I needed to go late into the game, and they had some good swings, and then got some cheap ones, and it was just a really weird game where it was just one of those situations where I had to battle and mix up pitches, and I kind of got into my groove there at the end, and I told Colt one inning I was like, okay, in the side right here, and I'm gonna come in fired up, and hopefully we can get something going, and then we scored, and then we started moving, and the energy got up, and then it led to innings like that. And it was just one of those games where you battle and your offense and defense picks you up.
Over the course of the season, obviously the shift works out more than it doesn't. But as a pitcher, when you get weak contact like that, how frustrating can it be? And how do you not let it bother you?
Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes, and pitching is as a pitcher, there's a million different things that can happen. And first two batters of the game got pretty decent contact, and we got them out on the shift. And then late in the game, get weak contact, and it's against the shift. So it's just it's give and takes, and that's just something as a pitcher I know I got to battle through and limit the damage right there. I know I'm doing the right stuff. I'm getting weak contact, so I just gotta keep pitching and get the team out of it.
Parker, you played with Josh White and Dylan on Team USA this summer. Do you have any bit of a relationship with those guys?
Not too much, because they were on the opposing team, the West Coast team. But they were great players when we were up there. They were really, really cool kids, and it was just fun to be able to compete against both of them tonight.
Parker, I feel like a lot of guys who pitch emotionally, who kind of run hot on the mound like you, maybe when things are going south, maybe have kind of be unable to control their emotions. What do you think is about you? You get the positive of the emotion without kind of the negative that may come with it.
Yeah, I think honestly a little bit of negative that happens generates more positivity in me, because I'll come off the mound in a tight game like that, and I know I have to be even tougher than I already was. And if little things bad happen, then I know I just got to bear down and keep attacking and keep giving our team a chance to win and just hang in there. And then when I get a big moment like when I K'd the side, to be able to come off the mound and show that I'm battling out here, and my defense is battling, so let's get the bats going. And that's just kind of how I look at it and really try and control the emotions.
Alex, for you, this is kind of like, I guess, your first real taste of what it's like playing at Howells on a Friday night. I mean, it's been a while for you, Parker, with people being out for COVID. What was that feeling like in the ninth inning? I know you're in the dugout, but just everybody kind of getting out, helping out with the Warchant here, the crowd lighting up. Did you sense like the energy shift?
Of course, I had the chills, especially when T-Mark came in and pinch hit. That was great. Honestly, the chills were flowing down my whole spine, because I saw him before the game tell me, hey, I'm good to go. I'm ready to get in there, and to see the crowd get involved for him, and then Parker and Reese hyping up everybody right there when we needed the fans behind us, and they've been behind us all year, and it's fun. It's a great atmosphere out here, I'm not going to lie, and it's something that's, I think, only going to get better as the season goes.
Alex, James has had a lot of success early in his career, but obviously a moment like that is a different moment. How impressed are you with how he handled that moment, just how he's hit the ground running?
Of course, he works extremely hard. I came here last night or 2 nights ago to hit, and he was in the cages by himself, and kind of scared him a little bit, but he works his tail off, and it's showing out there for us. He's a real calm guy when he's out in the moment, and he gets the job done. Ultimately, I think he's going to have a great career here, but he's going to be a big part of this team.
Alex, when you hit a ball that hard and that far, do you want to go immediately and check and see okay, what was the exit velo on that? How far did that go? Do you know yet how far that went?
I found out after the game, but no, in the moment, my emotions were flooding, and we just tied the game, and we're going to win this. I just knew it. As soon Park had been telling me the whole game, hey, you're going to come up in a big spot for us, and I felt it too. And to come through in that moment, that's the last thing that was on my mind, if I'm being honest with you.
Do you think?
Have you hit a ball? You've hit a lot of these.
Mm-hmm.
That ball was touched. Have you hit many balls harder than that?
I've hit a few harder than that.
Okay.
But I did hit that one pretty hard.
I was going to say, 110 is not bad.
It was pretty good.
It's 110, bro.
Parker, it seemed like they came out with a game plan to kind of attack the fastball. How big were your off-speed pitches for you second and third time through the order?
Yeah. Normally, I'm going to establish the fastball in the game, and they came out swinging at it, and I would hit my spot sometimes, and they would, get some get a barrel on it, or maybe even just flare it out just for a single. And that really made me have to execute the off speed, and I didn't really have it the first 1 or 2 innings, but then it started to settle in, and the slider was moving really horizontal tonight, so I had to flip to the curveball a little bit, and I used the curveball a lot more than I have the last 2 weeks, and it was just really cool for me to be able to know that I can have confidence in all 4 of the pitches, and if one's not on, I can go to the curveball, and then being as though I had the curveball, and it actually made my slider pretty good there in the later innings, so it was just good to be able to adjust and have all my pitches click towards the end of the game.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.